and welcome to iNurture videos. In this video, we will discuss how DHTML works and its programming elements. At the end of this video, you will be able to explain working of DHTML, explain the programming elements. As we all know, dynamic HTML is not a language and it only uses the property of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. DHTML illustrates how HTML, CSS and JavaScript are used to make dynamic content. Now, we will try to represent the working of DHTML with JavaScript. Let's take an example program to represent the working of DHTML with JavaScript. In this program, we will create a user with its name. In the output of the program, you can see that user can enter his name along with user ID and submit. Now, let's see the basic programming elements. The basic programming elements include strings, arrays, and menus. Strings are used for manipulating and storing the text. A JavaScript string simply stores a series of characters like John Doe. Text can be anything inside quotes. You can use single or double quotes. Literal strings are assigned with a zero-length string value known as empty string. Every string has its own properties like constructor, length, and prototype. Let's know in detail about these properties. Constructor prototype is represented by a string which is created for instance prototype. Next is the length property. Length property returns the length of the string. An empty string length is represented with zero value. Length of the JavaScript string cannot be modified. And the last one is prototype property. Prototype is also an object. Prototype property is mainly used for adding new properties and methods to an existing object. All JavaScript objects inherit their properties and methods from their prototype. Let's see an example program of string. In this program, we can calculate the number of characters in the string. In the output of the program, click on the Try It button. You can see the count of the characters in the string. The next programming element is array. Array can store multiple values in a single variable. It is used to store the collection of data. Each and every element of an array will be enclosed in square brackets with an index. Index is a subscript. Array with numbers is called numerical arrays, and array with strings is called associative arrays. Let's see an example program of array. In this program, you can see how an array element is created. The output of the program shows array element with string values. The last programming element is menu. Menus can be created with JavaScript code. JavaScript menus are of different types such as menu with image background, shutter menu, multicolor menu, float line menu, and bubble menu, in which horizontal and vertical menus are important. Let's see an example program for vertical menu. In the output of the program, if you click on the Open a vertical menu will appear. Let's see an example program for horizontal menu. In the output of the program, a horizontal menu is appeared on the top. Let's have a quick recap on what we discussed. DHTML illustrates how HTML, JavaScript, and CSS are used to make dynamic content. Basic programming elements include strings, arrays, and menus. Thank you for watching this video.